Jones. I'm the admissions lead for mental health nursing. This is a course that we run in Bangor and Wrexham, and I'm an experienced mental health nurse by trade. And I'm speaking to the course lead this afternoon, Dr. Seren Roberts. I'm going to go a few questions about her career as a mental health nurse. Right, so I suppose my first question is, what attracted you to become a mental health nurse in the beginning, Seren?
I think one of the key things that I realised when I was, a teenager was I actually really liked being with people. I really liked to hear people's stories and to understand people. And that kind of struck me as a skill and value, perhaps that might really appeal to this kind of role. So I really wanted to help people, and I found I had a great deal of compassion towards people who were experiencing mental distress. And I kind of felt like I wanted to help people. I had a compulsion actually to want to help people. And that's what kind of really drew me into this area.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. Yeah, okay. What would you say is the most rewarding part then of being a mental health nurse then, given that, you're obviously a people person, aren't you?
Yes, I am a people person. I really like to be with people and work with people. And one of the most rewarding parts for me is actually helping people.
Yeah. Oh, great. And what sort of advice would you give to students then who wanted to apply to become a nurse and also for their careers as a whole as a mental health nurse?
So, I mean, one of the key things that I would say is that, when you come into a profession like nursing, there are professional expectations. Our governing body, the NMC, stipulates, some codes, the code of conduct that we adhere to in terms of our professional behaviours and the expectations for us. So it can seem very a serious job sometimes. But one of the things I'd say as being a student, here's your opportunity to come and enjoy it, have fun, get to meet lots of new people and your peers, engage in some of those activities around self-care, because, it is important that we look after ourselves in order to be able to look after other people. And so that would be my top tip, if you like, is to have fun, enjoy, and make sure that you look after yourself.
Ah, that sounds great. Why would you choose Bangor in particular then, Seren, do you think?
So Bangor, for me, being a North Walian especially, and being Welsh speaker, was really a no-brainer. North Wales is such a fabulous place to be. We have, a fantastic scenery, fantastic mountains. We have a coastline. What more could you want from an area? So for me, it kind of ticks all those boxes. But also the student life here in Bangor was very exciting for me as a student. It was my great opportunity to come to a university and have a student experience. So for me, I started off as a student nurse in Bangor University, and I've had been through various roles and jobs, and here I am back now, so leading the mental health nursing programme. So, I'm very loyal to North Wales and to Bangor, and I'm really, really keen to draw in students, not just from North Wales, but from across the UK, to come to North Wales and to taste all those benefits that we have here in terms of the landscape, in terms of the language and the culture here, and also in terms of the student experience.
Oh, I would certainly echo those comments, and yeah, I think I've had a fabulous experience as a mental health nurse as well throughout North Wales, really, and I've now gone into lecturing, so it opens so many avenues, really. So that's great.